Lads, we are live. I think we might get Outer Worlds 2 finished today. I think we might. We're definitely at the very end game. We've got a couple of things we need to do before we enter the end game. We've already had the notification via dialogue of the point of no return. We're going to hold off on doing that for a second. We're going to see if we can reunite the factions properly. We haven't quite completed that yet. So without further ado, that's looking good. You're looking good. We all looking good today. Let's do this. Alright. What are we doing exactly? We need to reunite the factions. We need to get a new body for Auntie. So we're headed to Praetor. We're already on Praetor, that's right. Let's go, baby. Didn't we get a new one of these? We've seen all of these. The Bullet Blender, we've seen Merciless Master, that's new. Medium armor. When you are killed during combat, all living companions are not... Oh, we've seen that, Gunner's mobile turret suit. Oh my god. Oh. Passively loads ammo into your current weapon based on your gun skill. 20% chance to ignore incoming attacks while below 50%. That would have been cool if it was an actual mobile turret suit. If it fired at people while... I don't know, while you were doing something, but it's not. Yeah, so that's the only new one we got. Yeah, we've got... This is the A team. This is definitely the A team. And perfect. I still look, lads, when we come to this planet, the view that you're greeted with immediately is actually gorgeous. I love it. Right, let's search for this mech body. The body. Is it here? Seeing that person there, painted lying down. There needs to be more games that allow the prone position. I feel it gives you a lot more, like, even if it doesn't do anything gameplay wise, it feels like a tactical advantage. Lads, we've already been here. This will be easy, we've already cleared this out. This is where we got the flying suit from, the Gundam suit. I don't think we need the secret entrance. We're here for a mechanic, or maybe we do need. Oh, maybe we have to go through the secret entrance. Yeah, we do. Interesting. What have we got here? That looks like a torso. There it is. Look at this. Are we getting this for Andy? Experiment 1, decapitation of our first volunteer was a success. Until the body rejected the organ, remains cremated. Experiment 2, second volunteer put up a fight, his organ was damaged and of no further use. Must remember to keep the volunteers isolated from each other. So we're going to put Anti into that. Well, that was easy. Protectorate. Protectorate scum.
Invasive element!
Oh, why am I putting the mask on? Where are ya? It was only those guys. We need to know the fastest way out of the facility. This is it. Well, that was... that was quick. We absolutely smashed that mission there. See, I've got one... I don't know whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, but since we clear... We generally have a plan when we go to a new planet. We go there, we clear all the places out on the map as we walk around it, just naturally. But then you find that we get missions that take us to the same places, and while I do like that the enemies stay dead, sometimes it's a bit of an anticlimax. I would prefer them to have a different place on the map for different quests to take place on. So whenever you get put in a quest, you're always going to see something exciting. Or maybe that's just me.
Commander, much as I appreciate you asking me to tag along, I don't want things getting ugly.
Oh, yeah.
I ain't gonna be welcome here, remember? I'll
Gotta
stay with
go
the
there.
ship. You go on without me.
Okay, so she's not allowed in here. That's pretty funny. That's right, because we kind of made her a vigilante. It's all good. Surely we've got Auntie's. Auntie's going to give us like a free pass.
Trinicular, arriving any moment now.
The story of Anti-Cleo versus the Moon Man is a ballad for our ages. A thing of legend to be handed down for a modest fee to each successive generation.
How did we get to Auntie? Was it via the lift? It was. Yeah, it's just me and you as a dynamic duo. The agents of slaughter. The harbingers of death. The devastating duo. I mean, she
Soon I'll be able to leave this office. You're back! Finally! Finally! Do you have it? Did you bring it here?
did. I did. It took a lot of effort on my part. Extra effort, if you get my drift.
A last-minute shakedown, is it? I knew I liked you. Yes, of course. Fine, fine. Oh, let me see it. Yes, indeed. Oh, let me look at you, gorgeous. If you'll all just excuse me a moment as I slip into something more formidable.
She gave us $2.5 grand.
Congratulations! Now your body's almost as intimidating as your mind.
Looks good.
You've narrowed the gap quite a bit.
Oh, Auntie, you look amazing. Absolutely everyone
They've
will
gave
want
it some
a new
upgrades.
mech body after watching you strut the walk.
What about you? What do you think? Any first impressions you'd like to share?
Yes, it looks exquisite. It should prove exceedingly intimidating to your rivals.
The perfect understated threat to drive all my negotiations to their proper conclusion. What's more, it's an undeniable confirmation that the archive-derived strategic plan can be reliably executed and produces incredible results. With their predictive abilities refining our planning and execution, our market dominance is a foregone conclusion. Yes, so much to do, and we have you to thank for making it happen. I am quite looking forward to you working for me further.
Working for you. Hold on a second. I do not work for you. You work for me. What is this, her alternative outfit? Ooh, toss ball card David Chan. Now. Does she have anything to pick up on her new body? She does. Not very much though. So question. Now that we've done that, return to Ruth. Oh, lads, we're going to get to see Ruth again. Ruth's very nice. Ruth is lovely. I think we've went to the wrong place. Can we not just fast travel from here? I'm sure we can. Oh, we can. Beautiful. I wonder what those circles are on Cloister. They're like crop circles. I think this game suffers from one of the same problems as the first game did. Sometimes when you're doing quests, if they take you off planet to a different planet, there's a lot of fast traveling involved, and I feel that's massively unnecessary. There's a lot of like flying backwards and forwards via the menus. It feels almost Starfield-esque. Menu simulator. In all fairness, it's only a small portion of the game that's like that in this game. It's mainly now when we're just trying to tie up loose ends that it feels like we're doing that. Instead of spending like a time in one place on one long quest line. There she is. Lord have mercy.
Agent, just the individual I had designated this time to converse with.
Sounds like those chemicals worked.
As should be self-evident, I have dispensed with the slavish whims of the body. My mind is clearer than it has ever been, and I have you to thank.
Damn. Well, I'm glad everything worked out.
Of course, the chances of a negative outcome were always negligible. But now, congratulations are in order. I just received word from Seer Amaryllis that the Calcaduceus has been returned, and that the archive is under our control again.
As agreed.
She also mentioned a regrettable defect in its priority set that you were able to correct. Well done. Your role in this matter is complete. Auntie and I will handle it from here, but allow me to commend you again on your fruitful efforts to make this peace treaty possible.
My pleasure.
There is more good news as well. We studied the data you brought back from the crashed satellite, and we now have a way to reorient the satellites en masse from a protectorate installation, Oris Listening Post. Turning the entirety of the reticulum toward deep space will accelerate our understanding of the universe, and ideally lead us to stronger conclusions regarding how to stop the rifts. The Order, in partnership with Auntie's Choice, is now well positioned to triumph over the regressive forces of ignorance that have heretofore held Arcadia in stasis, all thanks to you.
Well, none of this matters if we do not close the rifts.
Then it is fortunate that you are so well placed to do exactly that, with the Order's help. As if predetermined, your contributions have been many and varied, and I will not belabor the point by recounting them all here. But know this. When the final contest with the Protectorate takes place, wherever that may occur, you will not only have the support of Auntie's Choice and the Order. I will stand with you, personally. Were I still shackled to ego, I might have succumbed to some instinct for self-preservation. But my presence improves the odds of our success, and so there is no other decision to be made.
Oh, I like her. I like her. She's gonna be like a golden Valkyrie on the battlefield, joining me side by side. Along with you, Azza, of course. What's this? What is she? Inez? What are you doing, woman?
What is with the anomalous behavior?
Ah. She doesn't have any loot. So, are we going to Horizon Point Station now? Yeah, we are. Or we can turn in the bounty. Where are these? Here. Bounty terminal. Oh, we can't fast travel at this time. That's right, the bounty terminal's just outside. And we did these years ago. We just never went for the rewards. I think with the bounty terminals, the best rewards are what you get off the people you're hunting. And then you just get paid money from the terminals. I think occasionally you do get advanced crypto keys. Give me my money. Yeah, $2 each. That's not bad. No more bounties. Easy money. That's it, lads. Every quest in the game, bar this side quest, 'cause it's dog shit. I'm not searching for clues to get into a place that holds clearly no loot that's valuable. Find mural pieces, no one cares. Find cards. Find more. The collectible quests are, in fact, collectible quests. We don't do collectibles, boys. We do murder and slaughter. As this is it. This is it. Well, since we've got 1 point to spend, 1 perk point. We could take Intimidator. Ninja. Brand Enthusiast, no. You gain a bonus of damage for a moderate duration after swapping weapons, no. Duelist. Perfect block, no one cares. Cold-blooded, no one cares. Arm greaser. Charlatan. Oh, that's lies. I think the only thing that's worthwhile for us at the moment is probably Intimidator. It could come in handy. Or Electrotherapist if we wanted to do more. Plus 20% more stacks of electrocuted applied when dealing shock damage. Since we do that all the time. But because we one-shot things, there's going to be no point. None of these do any more damage. Brand Enthusiast would be good. However, we're not using Auntie's Choice. In our weapons, not Auntie's Choice, so we're not going to benefit from that. Which is a shame. Yeah. Let's go with Intimidator. See if it pops up with some dialogue. It could be funny. Here we go. Endgame. The point of no return. Everybody man your stations. Reconstitute Horizon Point. You're about to return to Horizon Point Station to determine the fate of the Arcadia colony. If there's anything you want to do before you navigate to the station, do it now. Nah. We're going to finish this.
It appears Horizon Point Station is still in the process of being reconstituted. The rift itself is also more unstable than ever. As a result, landing closer to the location of the Protectorate's large-scale rift anomaly modulator is not possible. In order to modify it with the rift data you processed in the archive, you will need to travel to its location on foot and seize it from Protectorate control.
Easy. Consider it done. Where does this leave our allies?
The Order and Anti's Choice have sent their forces, as promised, but they will need to find their own landing zones. You may be without assistance as you navigate the station.
It's alright. Nothing I cannot handle.
The energy readings from the modulator can be traced to the Sovereign's flagship, Providence, hovering on the far side of the station, hypothesizing. Given Protectorate hierarchy and the recent announcement about the Sovereign's mental refreshment, this is likely the Consul's doing. He will need to be stopped.
And I know just how to stop him. Get me close and I'll make it quick.
Alright. Good. It won't be easy breaking into the Sovereign's personal flagship.
Fortunately, the Providence is not equipped with exterior weaponry. If you can reach the ship, you should find no obstacles to boarding it. This unit urges moving quickly. The rift is growing dangerously unstable. Using the rift modulator on board the Providence is the only way to prevent destruction of the colony.
I've trained for impossible odds, Commander. I can face anything you throw me at. Just say the word.
Once the modulator is secured, it may be used to close the rift and save Arcadia and all those in its orbit. There is minimal room for error, Commander. Good luck.
We do not need luck. We just need the power of slaughter. That is such a view. Oh, was everyone in the cabin with us? They were. Everyone is here. Oh no, there he is. Niles. I wasn't sure if... Actually, there's a question. We did everybody's side quest. We did. Right, we might as well spend the points on these guys. When performing his companion ability, rather than knocking the target down, he instead slams the ground, dealing damage and knocking everyone in the area down. His grenade launcher attachment gains support for a rocket, propelling him forward during his companion ability. His companion ability now deals considerably more damage and knocks the target down for longer. We have to give him the rocket, man. I don't think the AoE is going to be that beneficial. We'll give him that. Niles is getting nothing because he didn't deserve it. While you are at full health, Valerie's companion ability recharges significantly faster. Quite good. While Valerie is in the party, you and your companions will automatically heal, regenerating up to 50% of their max health. God damn. While she's in the party, all overhealing you receive is converted into temporary health. That's quite good, but so is that. That's really good. We'll go for that. even though we're not going to use her. When the player is healed by a companion ability, the player also gains a regeneration effect for the remainder of combat. Oh, damn. 1% health per set, that's amazing. The player also gains a buff to the armor for the remainder of combat. Nah, that's better. Oh, she's actually insane. Marisol. Gadget that emits energy to all allies in a radius. While within the radius, the party's weapons are electrified, dealing bonus shock damage. Throws a gadget near you that confuses all enemies in an area around it. I think we'll do the confusion. And gradually recharges your gadget energy. We'll do that. Right, let's go. Now remember, we've got the BFG 9000. There's some things that are going to get lit up like a Christmas tree. We've got 27 ammo for it as well. It's actually wild. Look at that ship. Look at that ship.
All wrong. The Protectorate is perverting the inviolate nature of the rifts. This cannot go unpunished.
That must be the Providence. Were it in other hands, I can imagine the real good it could do.
Oh, it's giving us rift residue as well. It's giving us more ammo for the craft. Ridiculous. As long as we... Oh, no. If there's not a workbench, we won't be able to craft it.
Twisted landing pad. 30. Oh.
Skip drive manufacturing process. We must all fulfill our duty to the Protectorate, but none of us...
Gives you shivers, don't it?
Hideous.
Skip drive is our legacy.
You have been data corrupted.
It is who we are, and it falls to you, the eyes, the ears, the brains of Horizon Point Station, to determine who introduced the flaw into our perfect skip drive manufacturing process.
Yo, this is weird.
Shame. I reckon it's better he didn't live again to see this.
Dislodge power core. We're just gonna rip it out. What did that do? Right, come on, baby. It's... Look what we've got. Crafting. Consumables. Ammo. Rift residue. Even more BFG ammo. Just wait till we get a few guys.
Could have sworn I...
Sit down. Somebody here. Where are ya?
Society demands perfect thoughts. Perfection is impossible when the mind is...
Thought we could do something with that. We're just sending it over this gap. Oh no, there's a tunnel. It's... Run, run, run.
You know, if the lives and deaths of millions weren't in the balance, this would make a fine agility course. But the rift modulator ought to make our path clearer.
I like this rift thing.
Attention! This is your Auntie calling. Per our agreement, Auntie's choice support ships, including the fine print, the contingency plan, and the upper hand, are headed your way.
Excellent.
Border forces are on a similar trajectory.
Never would have expected this camaraderie in all my life. But with both of them backing, let's not walk into that plasma face first.
We do have a habit of reuniting people, don't we? Bada boom, bada bing.
We're clear.
Check that out, Inez. Parkour skills. Have you ever seen a warrior as agile? You saw nothing. It's John Cena! More? Where? Get him. What a shot. And again. It's great, that ability. Sending her to go and assassinate people, it's very nice. I thought we fell off the map. Rip it open. Vaulted pocket pistol. 266 damage on that. That's a bad boy. Shut it, you mug. Get him. Oh no! Lads, we sent it a little bit too hard. We sent it just a little bit too hard. These are the trials and tribulations of a melee build. When you've got turrets floating over the abyss. I've got a different plan this time. Say hello to my little friend.
Enemy about.
Oh, it's got a finite range. Actually, it hasn't. It hit the wall. Let's just do better. Get it. Beautiful. Get this one. Oh, she's still charging. Get him. Charge. She can't reach it either. Fine. I'll do it myself, darling.
Medics and pharmaceutical provisions incoming. And we're right behind them with a delivery of Auntie's Choice finest supplies. Soon you'll say, that is better.
Forward! Forward! Destroy these abominations! Adjusting calculations. Hold fire on our allies.
Reload this. It's on cooldown. Right, here we go. Full send. We might have destroyed all of Auntie's Choice as well. It is what it is. Lads, there might have been a little bit of friendly fire there. Friendly fire there. N-ray damage.
We gotta talk about all the killing you've done. Specifically of my old co-workers.
Baby.
I understand that things might come up, give you no choice. But for all they've done, these folk are still mine. If we can avoid bloodshed, we should.
There's a slight problem with that, baby. They were in the way of my death ray. How's that my fault? Baby, how's that my fault? Did I put them in the way of the death ray? No, they chose to be in the way of the death ray. I think the onus is on them. You know how Auntie's Choice workers can get. Sometimes you have to shoot first.
Yeah. What can I do? Just don't put me in this spot again, Commander. I like what we got going. Be a right shame to end up on one another's black.
Listen, do we, lads, am I the only sane one? Azza, are we the only sane people here? Why does everybody else whinge about carnage and death? Azza and Marisol are the only two companions that don't whinge. We might have to send her home because I suspect there's going to be plenty more friendly fire where we're going. Jeremy, that was a nice shot, wasn't it? Jeremy, I told him to duck. I did. It's like when you shout 4 at a golf course, and if you don't duck or you don't get out the way of the ball, it's entirely your own fault. Sorry, we might have accidentally just vaporized some order soldiers. We did. They didn't survive. What could have survived the death ray? The death ray 9000. Look at all these dead bodies. What a banger. This game's automatically like a 10 out of 10 just because it's got the death ray, and you don't even need any points in guns to make it good. It's actually a one-shot kill on anything. Or it seems that way. We're kind of getting infinite negative points from Auntie's Choice. Look, it's stuck on the screen. We killed them so hard, we got the reputation bar stuck on the screen. It happens. It happens. Anyways, how's it going, Jeremy, brother? There we go, it's fixed. I need another excuse to fire this gun. And it's fully charged. All good. It's what we like to hear, brother.
Hey, this one can talk.
Who can talk? Oh, that one in there.
Get away from me. See them? They were my teammates and they
Helen.
didn't listen neither. You'll end up just the same.
Whoa, hey. We ain't gonna cause you any harm.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Commander?
Commander? Is that you? No. No, this must be some kind of trick.
I recognize the name.
Oh, what's happening to me?
It's me, Helen. Sken, commander of the Incognito. Your old friend.
So it is you. Thank Law. I don't understand what happened, Commander. Something was wrong with Sandoval and Jepson. They glowed like they were aflame. They ran in, jumped at me, clawed at me. Law, I had to kill them.
Sounds like they were in the same state as those troopers. Wonder why she can put a coherent thought together. Well, semi-coherent at least.
I don't understand what's happening.
I need you to focus. What's the last thing you remember from the mission?
Everything was fine. Till the explosion. I was pinned. Fire closed in. I tried to move. I tried to find the rookie. Then the whole station shook and tore apart. And then... nothing.
You were still alive when the rift disassembled you. The modulator reconstructs information in the state it was stored in, which is why you were brought back alive.
Wait. There was something else. Sandoval was yelling. DeVries wasn't responding to comms. What happened?
Jeremy, I can't remember. Helen, keep it together. Oh shit, sorry. Helen, keep it together, you owe me money. True. Bitch, you owe me money. I've come to collect. DeVries sabotaged our mission.
Law, I knew something was the matter. Tell me. Tell me everything.
Well, I killed her. It's all that you need to know. DeVries lied to our faces and tried to kill us.
So she never intended for any of us to survive. Figures. So what is it that left me like this? Not right.
Hey, Stain sister, how's it going? Well, that part is the Protectorate's fault. They're playing at being the architect.
Stop speaking in circles. What are they doing?
It's called reconstitution. The Protectorate are taking things out of the rift and putting them back together. Like a puzzle. But the pieces don't quite fit.
So I've come back from death to some warped version of life? All because of some twisted experiment? Is that about right? I assume you got a plan to help me? You do, don't you?
I think, for the best, it's probably death, if I'm honest. There's nothing I can do for you. The rift will keep twisting you until you can't remember your own name. You'll be a husk of your former self.
No, this must be some kind of sick Protectorate trick trying to break me. Cut me from reality. I won't let you.
You don't have a choice.
No. It won't end like this.
It will.
Friendly company.
Sorry, Helen.
I'm so sorry.
Do not worry, I have no regrets, woman.
At least her suffering's at its end.
Exactly. I am actually a charitable barbarian. I end the suffering of all living creatures. Eventually. Give it enough time. It's a whopper! There might have been some more friendly fire. I think we're about to lose a companion. Sorry, baby. Is she angry? Are you angry? She's fine. She's fine. She's gonna have to be fine, otherwise she's gonna be on the. She's gonna be next. If she says anything to me, she's gonna be next. There's nothing that gets me a little bit excited when we fire a button, fire this gun, and it just pops up. Mega friendly fire on the screen. It's so funny, lads. Why did we need the help of these factions again? They're just actually getting in the way. I mean, it is what it is. This thing. This is the best. It's so much fun. We've got 28 more shots with it. I don't think there's going to be that many enemies in the entire game. Oh, God. Rift will craft some more. Crafting. Oh, you need Rift residue to craft a cloak driver. I didn't know that. Not that I want it. We need ammo. We're just crafting more of these. We just got another 3 bullets for it. Why do we need... Jeremy, why do we need any of them again? We've got the BFG 9000. It's all you need. Lads, we need to find more Rift residue. We need to keep an eye out for it. It just means more BFG ammo when we find it. It's incredible. Just one-man army, exactly. We could have left the... We could have just told the other 2 factions, just sit back, put my headcam on the big screen, watch it with your brothers and sisters, and witness the carnage. Witness success. We killed somebody so hard the body's gone. Right, what are we doing here? There's something. What's the plan here? Receive support from allies. Investigate the disturbance at Horizon Point. Board the Sovereign. Oh no. Regroup with allies. There's a problem. I think the people we... Yeah, that is definitely... That's my ally. Inez. I don't think she made it. I guess we're not regrouping with allies and I think we've broke the game. That's tragic. We've fucked the game. So what you're telling me is I have to be careful when using the BFG. Lads, I don't think we can do this. That's dog shit. Right, we have to not kill the allies because it's a quest. It's progress. Disappointing, to say the least. We'll kill her again.
I'm so sorry, Commander.
Don't worry about it, baby.
Nobody should ever have to turn on one of their...
Don't worry about it, it's fine, it's fine. I will not shed a tear. Let's make a hard save here before we break the game again. Right, so we're not allowed to use the BFG 9000 here. Oh, that's the order. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait, just wait. There was another route we can take. I think we can have our allies dead, and I've just seen another route. So why are these order guys? Why have they got health bars above them? Right, so if we go back, I know we had to regroup there. If we go back, there's a walkway here. Maybe we can just skip that part and go directly to where I need to be. Oh, this is looking promising. Yeah, we'll just do this. This is how we get through so we can just murder our allies.
Incoming Protectorate. Looks like they're heading to the skip labs.
Where?
Why?
Incoming Protectorate. Where? Where are they? Look what I've got here. One guy, 2 guys, 3 guys. It's not really worth it. It's
Lo and behold,
John Cena. Oh, missed. Where's the sniper? Oh, I'm coming for you. Beautiful.
Return to mayhem. Help me end this fight on my feet.
Access automechanical controls. Ooh, we can't do it anyway because we're not clever. Grenade. Who's playing silly buggers with the grenades? Come on, Inez, get up. We didn't even need that. Come on, give me loads of enemies. I just want to fight an army of enemies. Give me more. Right, where's the control panel? Ah, look. Did we come down that way, lads? I think we did. Yeah, we did. Okay. Gotta be inside of here then. Please, I just want to load up. Oh, look how many enemies there are.
Couldn't the rift have brought back some janitor mechs instead?
Nah. Give me all of the mechs. Right, lads, we're gonna round them up like sheep. Send it! Oh, he survived. I love how we just vaporize people. We very rarely leave a dead body anymore, they just die. N-ray overexposure. So, this thing, I thought this thing was just going to be like a, no matter what the damage number said, it was an insta-kill. It's not. That mech did survive it. Slightly disappointing, but it's still awesome. Oh, what is that?
There's absorbed plasma. Never seen that before, didn't know it was possible. One thing's for sure, we're not getting around it.
I think I can get into that.
Get past it. We ought to have a look around.
Boys, I think we can do it. Look at my health, it went down to 1. Inez, I need some heals. Give me some more heals. Right, what we've got is, we've got a full bar of temporary health. We're going to have a full bar of health as well. I think we're just going to do this. We're going to skip it. We're going to brute force it. Oh, it doesn't let you!
Commander, don't make me avenge you.
Lads, I survived it. The game didn't let me do it. We were strong enough to survive the radiation. Game barred me from it. All I'm saying is, we could have ended the game right there. The game needs some more melee moves. Jeremy, I agree. I've been saying it throughout the game. I'm surprised they didn't add more melee moves because Avowed did. And it was the same developers who made Avowed that made this. And I loved Avowed's melee combat. The only thing you can do in this game with melee is this. That's it. That's the start and finish of if you come off into the tutorial with a melee weapon. That's what you do. You're at endgame with max stats. That's what you do. There's not even an aerial attack. There's not a ground pound. There's not anything. Off camera on a night time, sometimes I play a little bit, a few hours of I've just started Elder Scrolls Online. Even Elder Scrolls Online's got different melee moves. It's Skyrim. Jeremy, it's actually Skyrim melee, it is. It is. Hey, I've just realised something. Elder Scrolls Online's actually got more moves in it than Skyrim. It's pretty impressive. I've never even thought about it before. Why did we, Oh yeah, how are we here? Oh, we've got to do this again.
Enemy in evacuation.
This guy's gonna knock us off the edge of the thing. Send it! Get him. Exposure. Beautiful. Not today. So not only do they need more melee moves, they need more items that change the way you play the game. For the most part, it's just stat boosts, stat bonuses. It's not exciting.
Never seen that before. Didn't know it was...
Equation processing. Right, we can't do anything with that. Requirement not found. We will find out how to shut that down. But let's have a look. Hey Sean, brother, how's it going? We're in the end game. Toilets. Would the solution be in the toilets? Not quite. Nothing here. I'm not even sure what we're looking for. Investigate the disturbance.
Why are you sleeping? Orders misunderstood.
Trouble ahead.
Yes.
Finish him. Lockpick 18 or explosives 18. No bueno on that front. We need a 13 lockpick to access a fridge. Investigate the rift hazard. Oh, wait there. Wait a minute. Because when we loaded it, we didn't walk into it. Do you think that it hasn't progressed the story? But do you think we have to access the terminal? I think we can.
Look up, Commander. Don't make me avenge you.
Oh shit! The bed.
Sorry, I've no target.
Let's get you recharging as fast as I can, Commander. Happy to help. Discreetly.
Yeah, I don't know what to do here. Investigate the rift hazard. Required info not found. Input the equation you would like to process. This terminal controls operation of the rift containment chamber. Only make adjustments necessary. So we need to find that information. Okay. We've been up and around there. I don't imagine the vending machine will sell the equation. It looks like there's a room over there. It is this room. Okay, let's look for a vent. That's what we're missing.
What do we have here? The Sovereign always did fancy himself a scientist.
Wow. And this fool had people hanging on his every word?
Lockpick 18. What could we have won? There's a special helmet in there and a pistol. Not gonna lie, they're probably dog shit. There's the equation. We've got it. Pi r squared.
Ain't no way that man came up with it himself. Reckon we can input this equation in that terminal we found.
Yeah, we can. Lads, the equation to life is pi r squared. Initiate test.
Well, that was beautiful.
Is it safe?
Both the science and the rift.
Light it up. However, that's the room we could see. Right, come on, quickly before this shuts. Gorgeous. This reminds me of the start of Mass Effect 2. I know you don't do this, but when the Normandy's ripped apart.
Our projections are off by orders of magnitude. Sovereign, save us. Montserrat's hypothesis was correct all along.
Feels like Sean, I like the game. I don't think it's the best thing since sliced bread, but I've had a lot of fun with it. I think I've enjoyed this more than the first game, but I don't necessarily think that's because the game's made many improvements. I think it's just because I went melee. In melee is funny, I just enjoy hitting things with massive hammers. It makes me happy. It's probably the way we've played the game that's made it a lot more fun than it actually is. I think it's very similar to the first game. If you enjoyed the first game, you'll probably enjoy this. Although I do think the first game's environments were done better. I kind of remember the story and the factions being a lot more interesting. In this game feels a little bit more sterile. I can't really put my finger on it. Here we go, boys. Here we go. Go on, reload, reload, reload. There's going to be a lot of friendly fire. A hell of a lot of friendly fire.
Enemy spotted.
Or maybe they were all enemies. Send it! Oh, missed it.
That was our ticket up to the ship. Let's find that rift modulator and finish this.
Oh, we killed them all. Mega kill. One thing we need to remember is once we fire this gun, we have to let it reload. It just takes a little bit of time to reload. There we go. We're ready for the next shot. Jeremy, you think they have probably used AI? And yes, the animations. Lads, I want to show you something. Now, I know we don't use third person, and I don't really care about third person animations, right? Look at this.
Ready to spread the truth.
This is some MMO level jumping shit. Look at the state of this. Lads, look at the swing animation. Let's watch. Look at this. Lads, 2025. We've got like 1990, less than 1990 animations. It's crazy. It's like Skyrim horse animations. Legendary. But lads, it doesn't really matter because the game's fun. The game is fun. I'll tell you the game where the game peaked. The game peaked when she tortured someone. That was peak. And when we had Tristan as, although he's a little bit of a bitch, when we used him as Judge Dredd and we judged people and then murdered them afterwards. That was the peak of this game. The game would be a lot better if we could do that more often. Like, I honestly think, do you know what I think? I think in RPGs when you get companions, they shouldn't just be another branch to do damage. They shouldn't just be another branch to keep you company. Companions should change the way you navigate the game. So for example, if we brought a sheriff companion with us, we could have options at the end of quest lines to lock them up and do things properly. If we've got an absolute raving lunatic on our party, like Azza, at the end of a quest line, when we're in dialogue with someone, we should have the option to torture them. No matter what, doesn't matter what we're trying to achieve, we could go, Azza, baby, do you just want to torture this guy for a laugh? And the same with Tristan. If you've got Tristan with you, you should always be able to go, I am tired of your presence. Tristan, judge them. And then Tristan would just reel off a load of things then why you're about to die. That would be incredible. But I just don't think games have ever capitalized on that. Maybe Baldur's Gate 3. Oh, we're on the enemy ship. It's going to go really bad for them. You see this new Call of Duty, it's launched as a mess. So, I can't remember who it was. Was it Mira? Mira come in yesterday and said Call of Duty 4. So Call of Duty 4, the new Call of Duty campaign's a mess. She said the online was down for some reason and she couldn't play the single player because you have to be online to play the single player. Come on now, mine. That is ridiculous. I only normally buy the Call of Duties for the campaign, single player campaign.
Attention, please report to intake for processing. Welcome aboard.
Let's open the hangar while our luck still holds.
Hangar. Right, let's go. Oh, there's a big boy in there. That's actually big boss. We're gonna one-shot it. It's not the point. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Are they singing? I hope there's a mess hall full of enemies. It's gonna bring a tear to my eye. Unseal the doors.
Be vigilant.
Be vigilant, lads. There's a lot of be vigilant about to be happening.
Reinforcements incoming. Finally. I was getting tired of doing everything around here.
Oh my god. There's gonna be so much friendly fire. Oh. Charge, 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 charge. Send it! Oh, I'm coming for you. You went.
Refilling my weapon.
This is like Star Wars when the Jedi entered the hangar, isn't it? This is just absolute carnage. That's right, Jeremy. You get booted from single player if you AFK too long. That is wild. Imagine you're playing on veteran, struggling. You get through this bit, and you haven't quite hit a checkpoint, but you have to pause it to do something urgent. Come back and it's logged you out, and you have to do the whole checkpoint again, bruh. Come on now, man. Lads, I told you I was playing Elder Scrolls Online. I installed it, I booted it up, and I got a character creation. And while I was in the Elder Scrolls character creation, I got halfway through building my guy, and I think someone knocked at the door or something. I went down and knocked at the door, and then I got distracted doing something else in the house, and I came back up, and it had logged me out. It logged me out of Elder Scrolls Online. I had to build my character again because I didn't actually finish the character creation. That's the type of shit you have to deal with these days. It's wild. Games as a service. Lads, games as a service. Is that not what everybody wants? Oh, look at these two. Look at her. Oh, lad, she came suited and booted. She was wearing that big golden dress before. Now she's come as fucking... There's a guy from the Marvel Universe. I'm sure it's a bad guy that she's come as. Let's not... Azza, Inez, let's not mention the copious amounts of friendly fire, alright? We have destroyed every single one of their troops. Keep it on the down low. Hey, ladies.
In spite of your success thus far, the hard work is not yet finished. You still need to seize the rift modulator and end the console's machinations, by force if necessary. Both the modulator and the conductor of this ill-conceived plot are on the decks above us. However, there are security protocols you will need to bypass in order to access them.
What kind of protocols?
Each deck has its own restrictions, and the lift can only be operated with access credentials, such as a pass card. But these are limited to certain personnel, so it may be difficult to locate one.
Will not be difficult.
An alternate route through the engine room is viable, but there is a high likelihood that you will encounter automechanical defenses. Much on this ship, it seems, is not for the eyes of the rank and file.
I will just... I'll kill everything. Galactus. Jeremy, she looks like Galactus. She looks like a buffet table. She does. She does. You know the fluorescent lights she's got attached to her that aren't even on? Reminds me of the cult from Deus Ex. Mankind Divided. Alright then. Well, let's get a move on.
Indeed. I will hold position on this level to ensure you are not flanked by enemy
I
reinforcements.
will not be flanked.
Look for me once you have reached the uppermost level. We will regroup there.
I pray to be flanked. Question. I've been detected by who? She had 2.5 grand! Lads, why would she bring 2.5 grand to a battle? She had 2.5 grand as well. And they had really good... Damn. They had really good upgrades to the flask, I think. Heals 343 health over 5 seconds. Dog shit. Heals 1000 health over a duration. It's not bad. But it's not as good as that. Not as good as that. Yeah, it's not as good as the ones we've already got. Jeremy, more games do need pickpocketing. I get a thrill every time we pickpocket somebody we clearly shouldn't, and they've nearly always actually got something good on them, which respect. You, mate, I'm gonna give you a little bit of advice. Do not go in that room because I've got a big gun and it kills everybody. If you want to see your family again, I'm just saying.
Greetings, subject. Please note that any attempts to haggle will result in an automated reprimand. Please make a request.
I wish to haggle. I wish to haggle.
Displaying inventory.
What does he sell? Ish. Rubbish. I think we need to kill that robot. How do we haggle with it? Oh, there's only one robot in here.
We've got company, Commander. The unfriendly kind.
Oh, aren't you the eccentric sort?
The music's banging.
That's raring to go.
Aha. Oh, that's a lot out of nowhere. Oh, look, she's following us. Okay, they're actually doing good. Awesome, they're actually joining us in battle. That's pretty cool. I mean, she didn't have a gun out. She's just taking the piss.
About to get ugly, Commander. Unless you'd like to avoid the direct approach.
Nah, we're taking the direct approach.
Shall be soiled.
Where's the big boy? Where's the big boy? Plasma damage. Oh, Kobe!
Can't stop me, Daddy.
Bro, I'm an absolute beast. I'm a beast. Somebody downstairs, though. Security disabled.
My aftermarket parts are prime.
He didn't even have time to spool his minigun up. That is weakness. You looted every pocket and pouch in Kingdom Come Deliverance, Jeremy. It's a viable strategy. It's one of the best strategies.
Best to avoid combat if we can help it. Maybe you ought to look around for some credentials.
It's best to avoid combat. Does Inez know who she's partied up with? It's best to avoid combat. Is she for real? Why did we bring her? Scientist?
Are you actually authorized? Come here a moment.
Who the fuck are you?
Be wary. I've heard there's an intruder aboard.
Yeah.
I suppose that could be you. Forgive me. I'm still a little addled from my last refreshment. I'm going to set off an alarm, okay?
Alright. Would an intruder be reviewing your experiments? Of course not. Where's the modulator?
You've been reviewing our experiments.
I'm not impressed.
I hope I'm not being replaced. I specifically went to mental refreshment to avoid that. If you wish to see the modulator, you'll want to speak with Chief Scientist Montserrat. He's in the rift chamber. Take these credentials with you, in case you're asked. Security's become awfully stringent of late. It wouldn't do to be caught unawares. That's why I carried 2 cards, just in case.
Very nice.
Oh, though I suppose it's just the one now.
Yes. 2 minus 1 tends to be 1. Much obliged. Oh, she had rift residue, which is just what we need to craft more ammo. No mercy. Come on, boys. We need just send me all of the enemies, please.
Anyone else?
Oh, there's one. Lads, I just want them to drop 100 enemies. Just let me see what happens. Let me loose the devastation. Oh, she got in the way. One shot. Civilians, no one will be spared. When the time is right, take the schematics and your report from the module in the Rift modulator chamber. Attached are the access credentials to the command deck.
Modulator is a bit too large for us to be absconding with it, Commander. Let's see if we can find more information about it.
Johns! Missed.
Recharge as soon as possible. No target.
Is Inez dead? Oh, we just swatted him. We swatted the midair. Now we can use it.
Accessing report. Rift restoration analysis. Compiled by Chief Scientist Montserrat. Marked for delivery to Consul Thoreau.
Esteemed Consul, after much analysis, my conclusion is that the modulator we have worked tirelessly to build will not function as intended when used for reconstituting matter from rifts. Every test of reconstitution has resulted in demonstrable failure. Proceeding as we are now with Horizon Point Station will surely lead to severe, unanticipated consequences. The modulator is only effective at closing rifts from unsafe distances. Using it to close exacerbated rifts will certainly lead to the destruction of any vessel carrying it. Unfortunately, the data that we originally had hoped for from the ancient rifts detected in the far reaches of space untouched by humanity has not yielded any of its secrets. And we are now out of time.
I know what to do. Lads, what we do is we tell Auntie's Choice and the Order that they need to equip the devices to their ships to shut the rifts, but they'll be okay doing it. Problem solved. Elimination of all the factions and we come out alive, lads. And please say we can do this.
All of our recent readings suggest that we're on the verge of losing control of this rift. I recommend diverting from our current plan before it is too late for Arcadia. I've included extensive notes and annotations appended to the modulator schematics to substantiate these conclusions. I know you will guide us wisely, my dear Consul.
Hey, Hills brother. How's it going? Right, take the data cartridge. And the schematics, let's go. We've got to confront the console.
We got the schematics, but it's that other information that is perplexing me. If rifts are caused by skip drives, what are they doing in deep space?
But we got no time to ponder it just yet. We got the modulator. All that's left is to deal with the console and shutter that rift for good.
Alright. Alright. I don't actually know who the console is. We're fully loaded. Command deck. I'm coming for you. If there's one thing I would change about what we've done is I wouldn't have brought Inez with us. I thought she was cool beans, but she's a massive killjoy. Although it was funny when she told me not to friendly fire and we kept doing it.
Your punctuality is as commendable as ever. How did you fare in securing the rift modulator?
Like taking candy from a baby. We'll only secure it when we kill the console.
An allowable outcome, to be sure. Did you find anything else of note?
Apparently, rifts have been found in space, where humanity has never been. Ruth, are you in the room with us?
When one learns information that rattles their understanding of the universe, one may take a moment to consider the gravity of said information. We know that rifts are only caused by skip drives, so if they are appearing in non-colonized space, then this is truly momentous.
It is.
It proves definitively that life did not originate on Earth, and may, in fact, exist elsewhere in other forms.
Honestly, I don't really give a shit. I just thought you'd like to know.
Yes, dear. I understand this is all over your head and a little bit scary. Don't you give these troubling implications another thought. Just leave it to your auntie to mull over.
I concur. This is a discussion for later, with laureates in attendance. For now, we must confront the consul before he wrests that future away forever. He is just through those doors. I have run the numbers, and should you wish to negotiate with the consul, you must be strategic. He will not react well to a direct attack on his character or methods early on.
I only negotiate one way. I'm not interested in negotiating. I'm real tired of tiptoeing around a megalomaniac's ego. I say we decapitate him.
Regardless of what happens, take comfort in the fact that it shall not be for much longer.
I will take solace in it.
Tread a mite lightly, dear. If I know the consul's type, and I do, his ego can take only so many hits before his guns do the talking. Simply goading may not be ideal.
Ain't opposed to speaking with the man, but I'll be damn near floored if it doesn't end in a fight.
Good.
You should take this time to prepare. Replenish your supplies. Explore your environment for any advantages. Consider what options you may have in the event negotiations fail.
Oh.
And if there is anything more you need to say to me or your companions, I encourage you to divest yourself of these diversionary thoughts while you still can.
Oh, it's sounding like the end here, lads. So these are the strategic things we need. I mean, I don't think we're going to have any need for 156 medkits. We've got 156 medkits. We don't need any of that. Maybe we need some more BFG ammo. That's I want to shoot with a BFG. This guy's getting shot with a BFG 9000. Is he upstairs? Oh, this is a nice room. Look at this. I regret the way we left things after our last meeting. Grandmother always said that if a disagreement ends in shouting and rising tempers, it is wise to look inward at your own ills before proceeding. I hope sincerely that you have done so. While I may not fully understand your aims with the Rift research or with using it to our advantage, as you said, I am willing to acknowledge them as a valid. But you must in turn understand that my decision is final. It is what is right for my people, my Arcadia and my family. Do not doubt me, friend. I wish you to know that I still cherish your guidance dearly. Perhaps when the war's over, we...
Always the same story, ain't
All's
it?
he got.
These types are too cocky and too deluded to see a threat in Canid will always bite back.
Dr. Essman. Very punctual, good. Don't take a seat. This will be quick. My sentinels tell me you have some interesting ideas. Oh, easy. No need to break into a sweat. Interesting ideas can be useful in the right hands. Especially now that our partnership with the Order has become fraught. We may need our own version of their pacifying doctrine.
Oh, so I do have a germ of an idea. A less grand version of the grand plan.
Jeremy, I think the console's going to get destroyed before he gets shot off as well. I can see it happen.
All doing our part. Like
Right, we're going in raw. We're going in hot.
Interesting. A system where every subject...
Ah, the distinguished presiding bishop herself has deigned to join us. What a charming surprise.
Don't overlook the main attraction, dear. I even wore my finest battle attire.
I might have known you'd conspire with our enemy and lead some foolhardy crusade against me. Loyalty has eluded you for years, after all. Sentinels, if you would.
Really?
Forming an alliance was necessary to combat the irrationality of your foolish endeavor. Those who fail to show reason do not deserve to lead this colony. Now, stand down.
I will not. I am saving this colony from itself and ridding it entirely of traitors and trespassers like you.
Did you claim you were saving the Sovereign when you stabbed him in the back?
Do not place his decision at my feet. I know it's difficult for the likes of you to fathom the concept of self-sacrifice, but he chose mental refreshment for the good of us all. And what am I to do but carry on his legacy? What am I to do but achieve what he could not?
Your current achievements have only led you to one place, and that is your inevitable death. I don't have any further time for this. Stop using the modulator, or die.
Such bravado is unbecoming when you can't make good on your promises,
all right,
Commander. Tell me, did you manage to stop us from bringing your peace talks to a swift end? As I recall, Greater Tranquility was reduced to little more than mangled ruins in a single moment.
Greater Tranquility Station was a test?
It was a modest success. I had hoped it'd hobble Auntie's choice in the Order once and for all, but it has proven to be a valuable lesson in patience. I was able to buy the time to enact the very plan before you. Though, judging from that vacant expression on your face, it would appear you've no idea what I intend.
I'm visualizing all the ways I want to make you pay for nearly killing me.
Well, it wasn't you I was targeting, Commander. But seeing as you have a penchant for finding your way into places you aren't wanted, Perhaps this is a sign for you to reconsider. Using the very rift modulator on this ship, we will destroy Arcadia and edit the information stored within the resulting rift, all to reshape our colony into its perfect form. Horizon Point's destruction all those years ago was a tragedy, yes, but without it, we might never have opened our eyes to our true purpose and the possibility of Arcadia's rebirth. When the matriarch discovered the first skip drive, she set us on a course to elevate humanity. We're now writing our path, and I will do my part as the architect intended.
I already know that the matriarch didn't invent the skip drives, so why is it relevant?
Intrepid, aren't you? Well, what's relevant is what came after. Our matriarch dissected this skip drive technology, learned its secrets, and enabled us to produce them en masse, which eventually led to the manifestation of rifts. But it was not until well after Horizon Point's untimely end that we understood the opportunity gifted us. The opportunity to reconstruct the colony in its perfect form. It is as the Grand Architect designed. And believe you me, I've no intention of letting you thwart our securing of a better future. One free of doubt and greed.
It'll be difficult to reconstruct the colony if the rift kills you. And it will, if you do not stop.
I've found when most people haven't a leg to stand on, they fall back into performative insouciance in an attempt to redirect the conversation. Always brazen, rarely effective. Listen closely. This is the work of the Grand Plan, guiding us toward humanity's ascension. Everything exists for this purpose. Since you took your time scurrying about my ship, presumably rifling through our things, I assume you also found information about the far-off rifts in untraversed space. That alone should tell you that we don't make our own circumstances. It seems they were made by the ship our matriarch found. A curiosity, isn't it? Without this discovery, we may never have realized the power we now possess with the rifts. Yes, the great architect works in mysterious ways. What else can I do but what is bidden?
Listen. Final offer. You do my bidding, or I cut your legs off at the hips.
I'm unconcerned with the flesh. The mind is what's important.
Telling yourself that, Emery. Once you find yourself bodiless with a permanent itch you can't scratch, you'll sing a different tune.
No. As fascinating as your pseudo-intellectual musings have been to witness, I've reached my limit.
Then you will have it my way. All in one, baby!
Unfriendly company.
Wait, just that's fucking dead. Bro, he got absolutely tortured there. We're using it like a shotgun. Lads, I don't think you're meant to use this weapon like a shotgun, but we are. Is everyone dead? Now they are. How did you die? How did you die? Did I shoot you? I hope I did. Lads, this that was the last boss of the game. He got BFG 9000 wanted. Yeah, Hills, I heard you say you got your fiber internet up. You were getting 200 down, 500 up, and it's supposed to be 500 up. Oh, so you got it working. That's wild. Look at lads, these lads. They're impressed. They're impressed. Did these lads? Did Bishop Ruth? Did you see what I did? Did you see the power that I wield within my hands? Error. The reconstruction has grown increasingly volatile and the Rift device has lost control capabilities. Closure of the Rift via conventional means is no longer possible. Brace for catastrophic event. Brace.
If the readouts are to be believed, the Rift is on the verge of destabilizing completely. But the Rift modulator cannot be operated from this distance. It must be flown into the Rift.
That would be suicide.
Though it may be troubling to you, this conclusion holds no uncertainty. Someone present must do this.
I vote for Inez. It sure as shit will not be me.
I'd like to see your work on that proof.
The Order and I will use this and the processed Rift data to mass-produce modulators that are usable at a distance. These pesky Rifts will soon no longer plague the colonies.
We can't just send Inez. Lads, this is actually Inez's destiny, so I've heard. Inez, Mike. Auntie, you should fly the ship into the sun. Be an example for your colony, considering how others have been sacrificed for you.
If you're looking for a sap to fly that rickety rig, don't look at me. I intend to abscond back to my ship with those wonderful little schematics. I have plans for those plans.
Listen. Remember, Amos gave up his whole life so you could be here today. You must do right by him, even though he was a little creepy.
Now why'd you have to bring that up? That's,
It's only right. It's only fair.
I suppose you've made one hell of a sales pitch. Okay. Fine. I'll do it.
Really? You got a new body, unlimited power, and all the bits in the galaxy at your disposal. You're just gonna give it all up for the greater
Inez, shut up!
Oh, don't think you understand my motives simply because you skimmed the Auntie's Choice Standards and Practices manual. If there's one thing I hate, it's an employee getting excessively familiar.
They'll sell countless commemorative dolls in your memory.
Now, there's a nice thought. If they make one of the consul, tell them I said to give him no chin. Now, I think I've had my fill of this conversation. Simply take the schematics and depart my presence in awe-struck, misty-eyed silence.
Yeah, there's no way we're letting Ruth send it into the sun, because what you don't know is that me and Ruth are now settling down after this. Chain reaction has shut all the other rifts. Hey, I think that worked out pretty well, boys.
So, in the end, moved by the ghosts of her past, Auntie Cleo boarded the ship and became the galaxy's unlikely savior. In her final moments, the ruthless Auntie's Choice CEO mused that maybe she was the best choice after all.
True.
Thanks to the commander's quick thinking in sparing it from the Vox station's fiery crash, Paradise Island's Fairfield remained a profitable company town for Auntie's Choice. Acquisitions Officer Carr enjoyed the perks and power that came with promotion for her asset-winning techniques on Paradise Island. Her rival, D.B. Milverstreet, meanwhile, seethed as he pushed cold morsels of Borstloaf around the plate of his macrowave dinner. Auntie's Choice assumed control over the day-to-day workings of Matriarch's Mercy, the better to monitor their new colleagues in the Order. The monastery, however, returned to normal operation, tracking the clockwork of the grand plan. The monastery's abbot became a scapegoat for recent tragic events, having not detected Wiley's dastardly schemes. His superiors demoted him, mainly to show their corporatist allies that academics could keep their people in line too. After defending Fort Endurance against a fierce Mantisaur attack, Executive Warchek was awarded a commendation for profit-securing stalwartness, as well as promotion to regional manager. He eventually passed peacefully in his sleep at the scientifically astounding age of 6.
Yeah, that was
Having
the brain
died at
control.
The peace talks, Augustine DeVries' treachery was never known to the Earth Directorate. She is forever remembered as the star agent who tragically went missing during her mission.
She went missing,
Val
all right.
continued to serve the commander of the Incognito faithfully for many more years than should be possible, giving automechs like her everywhere a reputation as stable and reliable. As a result, more Valerie units were put into service, while fewer human agents were deployed into the field. Inez succeeded in her campaign of fear, then set out on her next mission, returning to Tau Ceti to help her people push back against the greedy corporatists in her home system.
Good.
The grafting program, meanwhile, remained forever shuttered. Tristan continued to doggedly uphold Protectorate values. With Virgil dead, no one could oppose Tristan for the rank of Supreme Arbiter. Tristan used his new role to punish even the smallest infractions harshly. He eventually became a widely feared figure within his own society.
We created that.
Asa finally achieved her dream of dying in a rift.
Oh.
All it took was a daring and blood-soaked heist of a modulator to create a rift that she then summarily leapt into. Thus, Asa remained a fanatical member of the Glorious Dawn, spreading the truth of the rifts to her final agonized
What an
breath.
idiot.
With the modulator schematics shared as joint intellectual property, Auntie's Choice and the Order's partnership remained steady, despite the need for constant compromise. For a time, the Arcadia colony thrived. But with the old Auntie dead, a new figurehead was needed to keep up appearances. Company execs fast-tracked auditions for a new Auntie. Some employees thought she looked suspiciously different, but were too overjoyed with the prospect of growing profits to care. Ruth Bassar proceeded to interface with the archive.
Good.
An agonizing process that clawed away her lifespan. The archive computed that she was mistaken to compromise with the corporatists. To advance the plan, she needed to destroy them from within.
Good.
So she proceeded to do just
Oh,
that.
I like that.
She had only been using the corporation for its logistical infrastructure. Auntie herself and at least some of her top executives needed to cease existing in Arcadia, either via assassination or skip drive-assisted exile. Bassar stripped the power from the corporatists in subtle ways, until it was too late for them to stop her. Yet it remained unclear how long the Order could sustain its dominance once Ruth Bassar passed on to become one with the equation. Adrift without firm leadership, Protectorate subjects struggled with post-war life. A small band of hardliners collaborated to preserve their society in the face of Arcadia's new leadership. When Sovereign Varric was discovered in mental refreshment, the Order and Auntie's Choice bickered over what to do with him. They ultimately decided to announce his death,
Killed him.
while letting him live the rest of his addled days behind closed doors aboard the undisputed claim.
I killed him.
Until one day, Amos stumbled upon the Sovereign's private quarters and freed him, rocking the colony with a brief scandal. Despite the recent tumultuous events
murdered
in
him
Arcadia,
horrifically.
it was business as usual for Free Market Station. Sub Rosa continued to supply the colony in the wake of the commander's actions. Unable to die in their sacred rift after it was closed, the Glorious Dawn heeded a new calling, seeking the modulators needed to create new rifts, so that they could die in those instead. The release of the skip drive schematics to the public domain resulted in new and exciting opportunities for independent manufacturers. However, unchecked use of the drives would ultimately lead to an even greater proliferation of rifts, once again imperiling the galaxy. Fortunately, the Order stepped in. Leveraging their partnership with Auntie's Choice, the Order sold rift modulators to all skip drive manufacturers for a modest
Perfect.
price, thus preventing another outbreak of rifts, while Auntie's Choice made a tidy profit.
I see it's
the
good.
rifts across Arcadia and beyond were soon closed.
Good business deal.
Trade quickly resumed, with Auntie's Choice handling logistics. Yet, more than just goods and resources traveled the re-established trade routes. The Order's version of scientism spread as well. Many colonies stabilized, many thrived, and some even rose to an Arcadian level of prosperity. But there are still some that have never been heard from. All of these events turned on the decisive actions of the Earth Directorate agent and their unique way of navigating Arcadia, its disparate factions, social complexities, ubiquitous product placement, and arsenal of absurdly satisfying weaponry.
Damn right.
But through it all, and to this day, Earth has remained inexplicably dark.
That was a good little summary of what we did. The end boss didn't handle a straight shot from Sken too well. Of course he didn't. Do you know what's insult to injury? The last boss died to a gunshot wound from a guy who has 0 skill points in guns, is entirely melee focused, but we killed the last boss in one shot with a gun. He will be turning in his grave. Yeah, lads, I enjoyed that. I did. It was a lot of fun. I wouldn't say the game's definitely got its issues. The biggest issue for me is melee needs to be expanded upon. They need to add more moves like they did in Avowed, just to give you a little bit more than just light attack, heavy attack. That's all you're going to be doing if you choose melee. Don't get me wrong, you can get some insane damage numbers out of it, which is impressive, but it's not really that engaging to play a melee build, other than the one shots. But it needs a ground pound, it needs an aerial attack, it needs different moves, it needs an AoE move where you maybe spin around in a 360 and draw people in. That's what this game needs. It needs something that you can, even if you had a singularity grenade, so you don't need to spend points on explosives to do damage, but you could use a singularity grenade that you could throw. It would pull enemies towards it, and then you could run in and do like an AoE special move with a melee attack. That would be cool. Like, you know, when you use different pieces of equipment to build up combos, that's what the developers really need to look at for this. I did find that you could solve quests in different ways, although it was more of a choose how you want to end this quest line via a dialogue tree, rather than approaching it via a different angle from a level design point of view. Yeah, I liked it. I'd say I liked it a little bit more than Outer Worlds 1. Outer Worlds 1, I think I give it a 5 out of 10, which is just straight down the middle, distinctly average in every single way. This game is quite average as well, but I would say I'd probably give this a 6 out of 10. I did have fun with it, but it's not great by any means of the word. And also, I thought what was quite strange was I didn't find the skill trees to be that good, and I'll explain why. So, with the skill trees, you had the actual skills, so guns, melee, etc. You could say put 10 points into melee, and when you put 10 points in melee, you might be able to unlock a skill that requires 10 points in melee. But you need to spend so many perks, and you get 1 perk every 2 levels. So let's say you've got 10 points in melee. At 10 points in melee, you unlock the ability to do, just say, an extra 100% damage via a perk. But it'll say you can't select this perk unless you spend 7 perk points elsewhere in the skill tree. So the game actually doesn't reward you for dedicating your points to one skill tree, because once you get to that skill limit sooner, you still can't buy the perks associated with it until you get another what we were. I think I was level 8 when I had enough points in melee to get the ultimate skill that I wanted, which was heal on hit. I couldn't actually get heal on hit until I was level 16, which was another eight levels after that. Actually, no. Yeah. It was level 16. And levels in this game, they do take quite a long time to get. So I felt like for most of the game, I was just leveling up and spending points in shit that I didn't want just to be able to buy the perks that I wanted. So you kind of are penalized for going all in a set of skills. But I mean, it is what it is. I don't think it was really well thought out. Well, I did have an idea of how they should fix that. Is at the start of the game you get to pick 2 specialist skills, which for us it was melee and lockpicking. I think if whatever specialist skills you pick, it should reduce the amount of perk points spent to buy a skill by maybe 2 or 3. So you're rewarded for specializing in a certain skill tree because you can get the perks sooner than if you weren't specialized in that skill tree. But that's by the by, that is what it is. So there we go, lads. That is the end of the Outer Worlds 2. I hope you enjoyed the playthrough. It has been a blast. And we'll be back with another playthrough, and I hope to see you there. Take care, lads.
It's only fair the Order helped you liberate
Alt and F4. See you later, baby. So there we go, boys. That is the end of today's stream. The post-game wrap-up. Actually, I don't know if you... we've Alt F4'd it, so I'm not going to check it. I don't actually know if you can go back. I think you'll probably have to reload a previous save if you want to like wrap up some things. But I think we did every side quest in the game that we come across. I'm pretty sure we're close to 100% of that game. There was one side quest that we didn't do because it involved hunting for things. And I don't do that. Actually, there was probably about 5 quests that were just collectibles. We don't do collectibles on the channel, boys. We don't do that shit. So, lads, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to have a day off tomorrow. I know we normally stream on a Thursday, but I don't actually have any games ready. We are still going to do the Dispatch Marathon on Saturday. We're going to start at 12 o'clock in the afternoon UK time, and we're going to play it until we finish every single episode of Dispatch. We're doing an extravaganza. From what I know, it's an interactive story, choice-based game. And I love those games. So it should be excellent. I've only ever heard amazing things about the game. So I think we're in for a treat. Lads, take care of yourselves. Have a great tomorrow evening and Friday. And I'll see you on Saturday for an extravaganza of Dispatch. Take care, lads.
The heavens crack, the gods ignite. A warrior rises to end the fight. Steel in hand, fury untamed. The gods will fall, their power reclaim. On sacred ground, the gods descend, but he's their fate, their bitter end. One slice, the heavens bleed like water. A war cry echoes. This is Sparta. He charges through their golden halls. Their thrones crumble as his fury calls. Each strike like thunder, no time to reflect. His roar reverberates. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. From the skies, he takes his aim. The gods can't stop the wrath proclaimed. A blade so fierce, their fate provokes. The end arrives from the top ropes. Lightning falls, but he won't yield. A mortal man with a deadly shield. The gods strike hard, but his skill instills a battlefield chance. I got you! They lash out in rage, but their strikes all fail. He deflects with ease, his legend prevails. With a wicked grin, his voice grows louder. He shouts, I'm a berry monster! From the top ropes, he takes his aim. The gods can't stop the wrath proclaimed. A blade so fierce, their fate provokes. The and grand, but the warrior smirks with blade in hand. He leaps from the sky, neck cut cleaner, a shout resounds. The god's crown falls with a shattering hum. A mortal's power ends their run. With bloodstained steel, the warrior chokes. Heaven is below from the top ropes. From the top ropes the gods did fall. A mortal's might, he ended it all. The heavens scream, their fate revoked. Their end arrived from the top ropes. The skies are calm, the gods are no more. A warrior's tale, a mortal lore. His great sword hums, the cosmos bends. A legend forged where the divine ends.